The Ark of Faith. Lessons from Noah. What would you do if God asked you to build something that made no sense? While everyone laughed at you? This is the story of Noah, a man who chose obedience when the world chose disbelief. In a time when the world was filled with violence and corruption, God saw one man who still walked in righteousness. His name was Noah. God spoke to Noah and gave him a warning. A great flood was coming to cleanse the earth. But God also gave Noah a plan of salvation. Noah was told to build an ark, a massive wooden ship on dry land, where rain had never been seen. The great endeavor to build the ark begins on the completely dry land. People laughed. They mocked him. They questioned his sanity. But Noah did not argue. He did not try to impress the crowd. He trusted God and obeyed. For years, Noah built the ark. With every hammer strike, he chose faith over fear. Then God instructed Noah to bring animals into the ark 2 by 2. He guided the great elephants into the vessel and ensured the smallest creatures found their way inside as well. And to bring his family inside, the final door closes just as the first heavy drop of rain strikes the wood. The years of work are now confined within this wooden refuge. When the ark was finished, the rain began. Flood covered the earth, higher and higher each hour. Everything outside the ark was destroyed. But inside, there was safety, a small pocket of life. Days turned into weeks, the relentless water pressure against the sides of the massive vessel. Yet, Noah and his family held on to the hope within their floating sanctuary. After many days, the waters finally receded. The great ship groaned as it settled upon the mountain peaks. The ark rested on dry ground. Noah opens a small window to test the air. He sends out a raven to survey the recovering world. The raven does not return, signaling that dry land is near. Finally, the door opens to a world washed clean and renewed. And Noah stepped out into a new world. His family follows him, emerging into the fresh, silent air. They begin building an altar to give thanks for their survival. As they worship, the clouds begin to part. God then placed a rainbow in the sky, a magnificent promise. A promise that he would never again destroy the earth by flood. The storm had passed, leaving behind a pristine, expectant world. But God's faithfulness remained, an unbreakable bond. The legacy of survival built on trust. A single dove returns, signifying peace has returned to the valleys below. The family watches the horizon, their future stretching out before them. The story of Noah teaches us powerful lessons. First, obedience to God may not always make sense to others, but it always leads to protection. Obedience in the face of doubt is the true path. The waters rose for those who followed common sense. Protection was found only within the structure of belief. Second, faith means trusting God even when you are mocked. Noah's silence spoke louder than their accusations. Third, God always provides a way of salvation, but we must choose to enter it. The choice to board the ark defined destiny. Noah's choice ensured life for his lineage and the future of the earth. Like Noah, we are all faced with choices to follow God or follow the crowd. May we have the courage to trust, obey, and remain faithful, even when the rain hasn't started yet. Storms may come, but God's promises never fail. Choose the ark of faithfulness today.